Alright guys, it's your boy CarolinaChris26. Hey guys, another one of my comic book hauls for November 13th, 2019. And man, this is quite a doozy, let me say, man. Preview. Yep, I actually walked out the comic book shop today with more books than I normally do. My bill today was $82. It would have been $103 with my 20% discount. Came out to $82. Man, a lot of great books though. I got a lot of reading to do. A lot of these books, a few of these books I'm not going to read. They're just going to go in the box until the heat busts up and it's going to go for sale. Because you know I will sell my comics, guys. I don't play about that. So guys, I have maybe 3 DC books, and it's not that I went into my LCS and intentionally not picked up no DC. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see nothing that caught my fancy. You feel what I'm saying? But these were actually in my box. I didn't really pick up or take off no books that were in my box today. I actually added a couple books to my box. I'll show you those in a minute. But let's start off with the DC since I only have 3. Well guys, yeah. First up tonight, we got Far Sector by DC Young Animal, number 1. Yeah, and I believe this is a first. Covers by Jamal Campbell. Writer is N.K. Jemisin, Jemisin. I don't really know how you pronounce that name. Jemisin. This is a first appearance of Green Lantern, Sojourner, Mullion, I believe. Mullion. However said, I don't read many Green Lantern books, so. But my cousin put this in my box, and apparently it's a hot book because he wouldn't have stuck it in my box if it wasn't. So, key issue, guys, DC. Next on the DC, guys, we got DC Detective Comics number 1015. I have been loving this story since the start. Writers Peter Tomasi. No secret there, but cover art. This is the B cover. Cover art is Kenneth Rocafort. Kenneth Rocafort. Writer Peter Tomasi. DC Detective, guys. I love it. I love Peter Tomasi's writing on this, guys. And I've heard Tom Taylor's supposed to be writing an issue, or he's co-writing an issue of Detective Comics coming up. 2 more DC covers. There's 3 DC titles, 4 covers in total. First up tonight, guys, we got DC's Black Label. Joe Hill presents Hill House Comics. Anything Joe Hill puts out, I'm buying it. Just word to the wise. The Dollhouse Family. If y'all picked up the Hill House preview with all the books that are going to be coming out, it had a short story of each one of these books that are dropping. And if you didn't read the Dollhouse Family preview, you probably have no idea what's going to happen in this book. Well, I do, and it's pretty crazy how the girl can just shrink down and go hang out with the little miniature people who live in the dollhouse, man. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, the Dollhouse Family. This is the A cover. Yeah, the A cover. Jessica Dalva, I believe, is the cover artist. Writer is M.R. Carey. A little girl's favorite toy leads to a violent encounter when her 19th century dollhouse proves to be both a confronting and malevolent presence throughout her life. This is the cardstock cover. Cover artist for this is J. and Acheletto. Whatever. I don't know how you pronounce that last name. Jesus Christ, I don't know how I do it. Same cover artist, guys. It's 2 cover artists for this. Is Ivan Nunez. Ivan Nunez and Jay Anceletto, cover artist, I believe is how you say their name. Writer is M.R. Carey. The Dollhouse Family, guys. You might need to check it out if you're not on it. I'm positive it's going to be a great story because I read the preview. Now we're going into Marvel. First up, guys, I got The Tomb of Dracula, number 10. Facsimile. Writer, Marv Wolfman. Yeah, man. Marv Wolfman. Pretty big writer in the game, you know what I'm saying? And he's done a lot of hits, and this is no different. I believe this is the first appearance of Blade, if I'm not mistaken. Can't own the real one, but can own the facsimile, guys. Better pick up them facsimiles, guys. Next, we've got Savage Sword of Conan, 11. This is the A cover. Savage Sword of Conan. Cover artist is Marco Cicchetto. Writers Roy Thomas. Um, Savage Sword is, I don't know, it's in no comparison to Conan the Barbarian. Those are day and night. Same character. I love Conan the Barbarian a lot more than I love Savage Sword of Conan. If you agree, hit the thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Which one do you like better? Conan the Barbarian, Savage Sword? Me, I'm a Conan the Barbarian type of guy. Next, guys, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy 11, the A cover. Man, is Groot dead yet or what? What's going to happen? This is a Jeff Shaw cover. Writer, Donny Cates, guys. If you don't know that, then you must just got into comics. Sorry, I apologize. I'm not talking to you, Perry. I'm talking to everybody else who reads comics. X-Men number 2. This is the 2099 variant. I actually put the number A cover away for this cover. I didn't want to go cover crazy on these issues, but this is the Ron Lim cover. Writer is Jonathan Hickman. I know you heard of him. He actually did the House of X, Powers of X. Yeah. Once again, to all my new comic book readers, Jonathan Hickman's a pretty big deal. He actually put the comic world upside down on their heads when he dropped House of X and Powers of X. If you haven't got a chance to get any of the first prints, you might be able to get a couple of the reprints because they've actually went to I think the number 1 A, the 1 and 2, or the number 1 cover of House of X, Powers of X just went to a 5th print. And next we've got Marvel Fallen Angels number 1. This is the Mark Bagley Every Mutant Ever cover. And yeah, guys, I've actually been buying all of these Mark Bagley Every Mutant Ever covers. And they all connect. Everyone from Excalibur, New Mutants, X-Force, X-Men, every one of them connect. There'll be one continuous cover with all the mutants ever on the cover. Can't wait to get that last one, man. Writer for that is Brian Hill. Next up is what I was talking about, the House of X, Powers of X, connecting covers. Mark Brooks, 5th print. I had to have these because I sold all my Mark Brooks connecting covers for the first prints. I sold them for about $40-50 a pair. Considering I paid $12 minus my 20%. I did good, guys. Even with the 10% that eBay takes off, I did good. You know what I mean? I made a little profit. I sold them all, so I was able to pick up. Is that how it goes? Yep, that's how it goes. So we got Professor X and Margaret Thagger sitting side by side in color, and the rest of the gang are in black and white. This is the 5th print. Still $6, but hey, worth it. Worth it, guys. I'm not saying the value of these is going to jump back up to where the first prints were, but you know what? I had to have them. Here we go. Mark Brooks, connecting covers. Jonathan Hickman, this is the books I was telling all you first-time comic book readers. I actually got 2 sets, and I've got another House of X and Powers of X in my box. I wasn't going to play around. I wasn't going to miss out this time. Told you, I don't got the first prints, and those 5th prints, man, they're almost as hot, if not hotter than the first prints. Now, guys, we've got Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't pick up Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I don't read Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I had to have this cover, man. I seen it on the shelf and walked by. I was like, hold on, what? Put it in the box. Put it in my hands. Put it in the pack. I got to take it down the road. It's at my house. It's in my hands right now. So, this is the Marvel 50, Marvel number 50 variant edition. This is the B cover. Man, the cover art. I hope this does justice if I show it to you. I'm going to have to bring it closer to the screen because I want y'all to actually see this art. Huh? Look at that, man. Seriously. Seriously, man. Cover artist for this is Rahaza RAHZZAH variant. Writer is Ryan North. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 50. I don't know if it's a key issue. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah. Pretty dope artwork, bro. Seriously. Next, guys, we got Morbius, the Living Vampire. Number 1. I've grabbed one issue, guys. I wasn't even going to pick this up. But I did like this A cover. This is the Ryan Brown cover. Writer is Vita Ayala. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not even going to brutalize that name. Now we're going into indies, guys. Here's the indie stack. I got some indies that wasn't in my box, that wasn't on my pull list, but I seen them. Next, guys, we got Image Comics, Sea of Stars, number 5. Writers, Jason Aaron. If you don't know about this book, it is an amazing read. Cover art is Stephen Green, I believe. Writer is Jason Aaron and Dennis Hollum. Next, guys, we got Reaver by Image Comics. Writer is Justin Jordan. Cover art is Becky Coolman, I believe. I'm so remembering that name because I read this book like so much. I love it. Yeah, Becky Coolman. This is the A cover. Writer is Justin Jordan. Next, I got another copy of Undiscovered Country number 1 by Image Comics. This is Jock cover. I plan on sending that off to CGC, and I'm going to send both of them off to CGC because that book is going to be a hit. I already heard it got optioned my last video. I did not know that. Next up, we've got Image Comics Family Tree number 1. I am real curious to see about this book here. Writer is Jeff Lemire. The synopsis reads, a family of a young girl who is transforming into a tree embark on a journey across the back roads of America to find a cure before it's too late. Will she turn into a tree while they're driving down the road? Oh my god. This is going to be a great series, guys. I can't wait to get into it. Next, we've got Black Terror by Dynamite. I did not pick this up last week, so I think it came out last week or the week before, but it was still in my box. The cover artist for this is the same artist that did the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 50 cover. Raza. Ah, God, I can't pronounce his name. Dude, I am going to pay attention to your work, dude. Seriously. That Squirrel Girl cover is beautiful. Next, we got a book I picked up today. It wasn't in my box, and I seen it on the shelf. I was like, dude, I got to have one of them. There's a couple covers. It's by Ablaze, and it's called Unsacred. Dude, the interior art is beautiful. I mean, not the interior art. The cover art is here. The cover art, let's see whose cover artist is. Cover art is by, this is the sexy black and white Angelina cover by Mirko Andolfo. Writer is Mirka Andolfo. Cover art is by Mirka Andolfo. Same writer did the cover artist on the cover art for this. It's so beautiful. There's a lot of hot covers for this cover here, man. Love it. I love it. Personally, I love it. Second to last, guys, we got Boom Studios. Folklords number 1. I got the synopsis here. Cover art is Matt Smith. Writer is Matt Kind, I believe. It's a 5-issue fantasy series. When a young man chases his visions of something locals refer to as the Folklords. Might be kind of cute. Might be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't see this as a book I'll fall in love with, but we'll see. You know, I wanted to pick up some books I didn't have on my pull list that I didn't know about that were number 1 issues to try out. Kind of pull a Wolf Warner, you feel what I'm saying? Last but not least, guys, we got Black Stars Above by Vault Comics number 1. This wasn't in my box, but I picked it up nonetheless. Writer is Lonnie Nadler. This is the B cover, I believe. Yep, this is the B cover. The synopsis reads, a young girl flees her overbearing family and gets lost in a dreamlike winter wilderness that conceals a horrifying cosmic threat. Yeah. Can't wait to read it, guys. Guys, that is it. That's all the haul, man. Also, guys, I'm shooting this video here on my phone. I bought me a new iPhone here. It's probably the second iPhone I've ever had in my life. I know the camera's a lot better on this, and it has a lot more cooler features. But I really got to learn how to work this thing, man, before I even start to play around with my videos on it. So, you know, I'll do a lot of my editing in my videos on my phone, you know, because I can sit there and do it in the palm of my hand. You know, I kind of do things better that way. So anyways, guys, hey, I'm your boy CarolinaChris26, and this has been my comic book haul for November the 13th, 2019. Guys, take care, beware. Don't forget your underwear. Peace.